guys, Claudine Andrews with eXp Realty here with Scott Simpson from Intrust Mortgage. Scott, we're going to talk about flipping houses today. And I have an investor that came upon my walk of life due to another agent not explaining to him how FHA loans work when you're flipping a house. He ended up losing a lot of money because his real estate agent did not explain to him what you need to do when you flip a house if you accept an FHA loan on a contract. Within the price range that my investor is selling in, it's usually anywhere from 300 down. So, which is sometimes the majority, not all, but that's first-time homeowners that's within their budget, between around 120 to 300. And
yeah, absolutely. And a lot of first-time home buyers use FHA financing. It's more flexible qualifying criteria, etc. What they need to know, what everybody needs to know, realtors, lenders, and your home buyers, is FHA has two specific rules regards to FHA. They cannot sign a contract in the first 90 days of previous ownership change. So you have to wait 91 days to sign a contract if someone's buying a house and flipping it, whatever rehab work they did to it, okay?
What's the qualifications for that though? Why is it 91 days?
Honestly, I think they want to make sure that someone just in certain markets can just buy a house, maybe under whatever conditions, slap a coat of paint on a wall, and then try to, hey, sell it the next day for $50,000 more and somehow get it.
So it's protecting the buyer, right?
Protecting the buyer, and that leads to the next point of protecting both sides is nothing for 91 days, contract not for 91 days. The second one, and a lot of people know about that, a lot of people don't know about the second part of the flipping rule, is the 91 to 180 day rule, okay? And if a house, you're allowed to buy it, FHA buyers, it's no problem. It's just that if the sales price is more than double or more than 100% of the selling price prior, okay,
where the investor, whomever has bought,
exactly. If it's more than double, they bought it for 100. If it's selling for 200 grand or more, or whatever the numbers may be, then all that is required is a second appraisal during the process.
And who pays for that though, Scott?
Anybody but the buyer. It can be the seller, it can be the realtor, it can be the loan company, whoever. Anybody can pay for it, just not the buyer.
Why is that though?
They just don't want the buyer to incur an extra expense that they shouldn't have to. They're already paying for one appraisal. FHA appraisals run between $500 to $700 depending on the area, so that's the cost involved.
Okay.
A lot of seasoned investors, house flippers will know that, okay? But they're few and far between. A lot of them just it's the first time doing it. They just, hey, I'm gonna get in this market, and they don't know that. The other important thing that we all need to be aware of, realtors, loan people, everybody else, is to know those dates. Okay, you don't want to get 95% through a loan process, get the original appraisal, get title work, get all these dates, and find out, oh, we're at day 120 and this house is, maybe it's legitimately worth 3 times what it was really bought for with all the work they did.
Right.
And now we need a second appraisal. Now everybody's bummed out because you have to wait 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever the time frame is for that second appraisal.
And this is the only government-backed loan that requires that to happen. So if you're paying cash or conventional, USDA or VA, you don't have these stipulations on getting your loan. Obviously cash you don't because you're paying cash.
All the other government, everything relies on the appraiser to establish that value and, I don't want to say lack of a better term, trust that value on the appraisal. But FHA does require that second one on that 91 to 180 window if it's more than double in price.
See you next time, guys. Thanks for listening.